How are you? Massive energies. Um, yeah, I've got lots of people calling me and texting me and telling me that they're anxious as hell or they can't breathe. Um, there's shit going down, and just we need to acknowledge it and allow it to go through their body. The advice I'm giving right now is to drink lots of water, um, breathe in the body, and expand. Get your shoulders back and let the light in. The light is pouring in massive amounts, and it's clearing in and pushing out all that remains. And the more you can let your light in, and the way I let light in is I just kind of put my shoulders back open, and I just let the light kind of pour in, and I can feel like cracking in my chest and in my vertebrae and in my spine, and just let it go into every cell in your body, into your every chakra, into your legs, into your arms, into your head, and just let it go and just feel yourself expand. And it's just going to root out all the stuff that's no longer serving, because it's just shadow, and the light opens the shadow. So try that. Put some cell salts into your body, put it under your tongue, or pinch of water in pinch of salt in your water. Go have an Epsom salt bath. Get out and get your toes in the grass and ground, that kind of thing. So what I wanted to talk about. So I'm sitting here at the end of a very long journey, trying to make sense of everything that's happened, and seeing how little actually worked out in my life, like dreams and hopes. There was a very clear plan, and I think certain members of us came with a really rock solid plan. Here's what you're going to learn. This is what you're going to have experiences of, and it was set to a plan, and you had to do these things at these certain times, and it molded you and shaped you into something that we haven't fully been able to realize yet. I keep feeling that the timeline's not here yet, because I keep trying to do things like build community, trying to do my awakening through sexuality work, offering services to people, building business, making money, all this kind of stuff. And it feels so fucking futile. And I just love how people are running around and telling you that you got to do the inner work and you got to fix things and go do this and take this course. And if it's not working out for you, it's you're making a mistake or whatever. And I say fuck it to all of that, because there's so many of us that are what I would call light leaders or light workers that are doing their best, like massively doing their best, and their whole world's like falling apart around them. They're not having money, or they're really sick, or they've got debts, or nothing's working out for them. And then there's this group of people that say they got it all figured out, that nothing's working out for them either, telling everybody else that they got to do this and they got to take this course and they got to do this thing. And it's driving me nuts, because it's created more struggle in my life than anything. The more and more I relax into just being and allowing, and not trying to find a life purpose, and not trying to build all this stuff that I see everybody else doing, but they're not making huge progress at it either. So really, we came here to do the inner work, not to go and take somebody's course and then do our inner work and teach people. That's coming. It's not here yet. I don't see anybody that's stepping into it. And there's a few that are going to say, oh yeah, I'm stepping into it and it's all working out or whatever. I think they're blowing sunshine up people's ass, and we really need to take a dose of reality. And I'm not angry. I'm not frustrated. But the more and more people that say, oh, you just got to do this and you just got to do that and you just got to hurry up and you just got to follow this, or you're missing it or whatever, they're not helping anybody right now. Everybody will show up. when it's time. Everybody is getting activated at certain levels, and there's no control in it. There's no oh, I'm rushing it. I spent my whole frigging entire last 10 years of my life trying to catch up, feeling like I'm going to get left behind, feeling like I'm not as good as everybody else, and feeling all this crap. And it's nothing about me. I came here with a plan as a part of God to serve humanity in some way. And every time I try and find a relationship or make a business or do all these kind of things, I get slapped down. It's like, no, just ground, feel the energy, go inside, go inward, keep looking. It's not about getting the house, getting the relationship, having sex, having money, having all this kind of stuff. That's all part of the old reality, and we're breaking that all down. So every time I try and have a human experience or pull in those things to fulfill me and blah, 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 it feels every time like it's like, no. But honestly, I can truthfully say I don't want an experience of 3D relationship, of 3D sexuality, of a 3D business, of a 3D, any of this kind of stuff. It would destroy me. So I'm standing here being of service, but the being of service is dealing with collective stuff that shows up, anxiety, anxiousness, old patterns, having discussions with people, healing through integrity, directness, of honoring me, but of building an example for the world in me. Not about going out and preaching it or doing any of that kind of shit right now. It's about me exploring me. And once I am aware of me and shine light and awareness into everything, I become a lighthouse. I become something that gives people hope. And you're doing it too. But don't listen to people that say, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. If it makes you feel bad or it makes you feel tired or it doesn't feel right in your heart, don't. I spent so long wasting so much time trying to align with these other people. And then I observed them over time and they weren't making any progress either. It was just like fake it till you make it. This isn't about fake it till you make it. This is about you creating real energy, real grounding, pulling the light in, pulling that light to shine into your shadow, purifying yourself, and showing that example to others. That's of service. That's a purpose, is to be purified, to transmute, to grow, to change, to shine light inside of ourselves. And we can't do anything about anybody else. All we can do is show an example. And once we show an example, that's our service. That's our purpose. They get a choice. It's like, oh, do I want that or not? Or do I want to hide in the freaking woods again and go and play with my shadow and pretend it doesn't exist? No. We are all getting pushed through the birth canal, getting pushed through every bit of darkness, every bit of shame, every bit of guilt, every bit of discomfort, bad programming, etc., so that we can stand when everything pushes through and everybody's now going to step forward and start to awaken. They need some examples. They need people that have done the work. And we've come here to do the work, not to have a human experience. Yes, the human experience will come. That will show up once we have a higher reality, a higher vibration. But to go into the human experience stuff now at a 3D vibration with the world that has other people at 3D vibrations, it would not serve us. It would slow us down. It would harm us. So if things aren't working out, if relationships aren't working out, if businesses aren't working out, if getting money isn't working out, etc., it's okay. It's part of the plan. Like can you imagine if you had a ton of money and 8 clients a day and making a 6-figure income and all that kind of stuff? Would you have any time to work on yourself? This is what it's all about. You're getting your schedule opened. You're getting your life opened so that you can clean up you. And then when the time comes, people are going to come flocking. That's what I see. We our anchoring. We're on the grid lines, we're on the ley lines, we're on the grid points to bring the light into certain areas, into certain places. That's a full-time job. Sometimes I am so debilitated, I got to lay in bed for 3 hours in the afternoon. It's happening. That's how much light is coming in. But you're anchoring it. You're not doing it to please people or any of that kind of stuff. You came here with a purpose of being in this place and in this time and having these experiences. And I see a lot of people are also getting what I call puked on or energetically attacked or whatever by other people that don't want to wake up. They're terrified to be able to move to their next level. It's okay, but it's really hard on us right now. We're questioning ourselves. We're feeling uncomfortable. We're having trouble breathing, but it's okay. Let it pass through you. Let it ground. Let it have the light that's coming through you shine into it, and then it'll be done. And as we transmute more and more and more, then the darkness has no purchase inside of us. They can't hold on anymore, and we move forward. So I will write a book someday, Neville, but the world's quite not ready yet. And really, to build it from these perspectives, it's going to be written at a higher perspective of love and light. But just go inside. You're okay. It's scary. It's anxious. A lot of darkness is coming up. A lot of people are freaking out. A lot of people are going sideways. Our service is to just stand in it, observe, allow it to pass through us, ground it, and ask that it's complete, and ask that it's done. Transmute it into love. And the quicker and quicker this can happen, the foundation falls out from underneath the darkness, and we let it go. That's all we can do right now. We can't fight. There's an epic battle, but we're just basically tearing down all the old systems, all the old structures, all the old shit that's underneath it, so that it can be rewritten and purified, so that it has good soil to grow on from what's to come. So it's not about shining. It's not about a success. It's not about a human experience. It's about going inward, doing our part to deal with what we have and what we're feeling, and then shining that out to humanity. That's the service. It's not about me. It's we came, and there's a lot of people that have come and they're not having a normal human experience. They're having a lot of discomfort and pain and people attacking them and people not understanding them and all this kind of stuff. We came to be these light points, the lighthouses. It's of service. It's of building it, allowing, dealing with the collective shit, dealing with all the stuff that shows up, so that you can have an experience once this is complete. Because there's nothing to build here. It's all falling apart. So let it pass through and let it shine, and things are going to be better. That's all we can do right now. And it's okay. Want better. Ask for better. Say no more when you see shit that you don't like, and ground it out. Feel it in your body and let light shine into it, and give it a death hug of love, and it'll be done. And we get to move on. And once we've done enough of it, everything changes. And I think that's imminent. So I love you all. Hard times, I feel it. I'm frustrated by it too, but hopefully this helps clarify. Hopefully this shows that you're loved, and I love you, and I see you all, and I see so many people going through so much, and I thank you for it. You are making a huge difference in this world. Just keep shining, keep drinking some water, keep breathing, and it's going to be done. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you all. You have a good night. Breathe deep. Talk to you soon.